Hello everyone. It is me, Karen, Beauty and the Beast, because I am both. Thank you. I'm coming at you right now with a video after my workout. If you can't tell, I just finished working out and walked out of the gym or Arctic Oasis. And let me tell you, it was a real deal workout. And I say that because it's something I've never done. First off, you should know about me that the treadmill and I are not friends, but we're not enemies. We're kind of like, in between. I don't like the treadmill don't like me, but we respect each other. That's the kind of relationship we have. And if you hear PJ Masks, that's why. But that's the kind of relationship me and the treadmill have. So in my mind, and for the rest of my life, I was just going to get on the treadmill and either run or walk. That was it. So a friend of mine from another group, and that's geared towards working out and eating healthy and making sure you're getting all the nutrition you need on the daily, she invited me to work out with her at Arctic Oasis. And let me tell you, she had me on the treadmill with weights. Now this might not be surprising to some of y'all, but I've never done it. She had me on the treadmill with weights, and I was doing arm workouts while I was walking on the treadmill. And I'm not talking just walking, like outside walking. I'm talking about incline at 5.0 at least. You can go higher, you just can't go lower. And then my speed was a 3.5. So to me, that's a pretty good walking pace. I was doing that and doing, arm curls and presses and flies and rolls and all this stuff while trying to keep my body on the treadmill without falling off. I was concentrating so hard. I was sweating 2 times worse than this within like the first 5 minutes. And I loved it because, as we all know, when I work out, I like to be drenched. I like to sweat as much as I can while I'm working out. And then after we did that, I asked her if she wanted to either get on the stationary bikes or do the step thing, the little steps you step up on, because I like doing the stationary bike, like spin class, those kind of bikes, not the regular bikes, spin class bikes and the steps. So she wanted to do the steps instead of the spin class bikes. So she put on some of her I don't know, Latina music, or I don't know what to call it. I don't know what the PC term is. Mexican music, Latina music, reggaeton. I don't know what it was, but it was amazing. So she put some of that on, had a nice little beat to it. And I was like, okay, we can step to this. And I started, doing the steps, making it up as I go. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. But we were sweating. I did not stop sweating the entire time I was in there. And I was in there over an hour and a half. I did not stop sweating. It was so much fun. I was sweating so much, I had to let my hair down because I know if I left it in a ponytail with the sweat and then it dried, that would be stinky for one, and it'd probably produce mildew, and I'm not trying to be about that life with my locks. So we worked out, and then we stretched at the end, and then what else did we do? We stretched at it. We did some ab workouts too, but she has a very sore lower back, and I have abdominal issues that I still haven't figured out yet. So we did do ab workouts. We just didn't do a lot. We did it to our level of, yes, this hurts, but I can keep going. If it got to the point where it was like, ouch, then of course we stopped. But it was amazing. I wish, because she invited other people. She invited like 30 people. I wish they would have shown up, because I try to get people, there are a lot of moms here who are like, I need to start working out. My husband's deploying. I want to look good when he comes back, blah, blah, blah. We've invited a lot of moms to come work out with us, and it's usually only the 2 of us. There's a lot of, oh man, I wish I could do this, or oh man, I want to do that. But when people are invited, no one shows up. And like I've always said, I can't work out for you. I'm going to get mine. You can guarantee that. I can guarantee you that. You can take that to the bank. I will get mine. I can invite you to get yours with me, but I can't get yours for you. So I will continue to invite people to come work out. I will continue to, work out with other people who want me to come with them, because I'm to the point where I like working out. My first day of classes in college were today. I'm in my senior year. I'm taking 4 classes. First day of class was today, and I came to the gym first because, and it's only an hour and a half, so don't get all judgy, but it's only an hour and a half, and I have a goal I'm trying to meet. And if I can't manage my time, then this won't work out. I don't want to have to stop doing stuff because I'm in school. I want to be able to make room for the things I want to do and have time to do my schoolwork. So that's what I'm doing right now. Like I said, just leaving Arctic Oasis. And another little side note for y'all, I think y'all see me keep playing in my hair, but today at 3 o'clock, even though it's not 3 o'clock yet. Today marks 4 years that I've been locked. August 28th, 2013, I decided to lock my hair. And I know this isn't a lock journey video, but I'm going to go ahead and say that. These puppies are 4 years old, and they are so long, and I love it. And if you ever thought about getting locked, let me know. I will give you all the information you could ever want about the different styles of locking, the different methods of locking, the different techniques, the different products. Just let me know if you're interested, and I got you. But anyway, back to working out. Today was one for the books. It was a great hour and a half, including stretching and warming up, cooling down and all this stuff. A great hour and a half of working out. I will start to incorporate weights on the treadmill. And like I said, that might not be anything new to you all. Sorry, I'm fixing my wristband on my arm. That might not be anything new to you all, but it's something that I've never done. And I am still sweating. I don't know if y'all see this sweat just falling down my neck. I'm still sweating. And I stopped like 10-15 minutes ago. Stopped working out. Had to get tripped, get the stuff, blah, blah, blah. But that's the kind of workout I like. Something that keeps me sweating for at least 2 hours after. Because I know my body is still burning. It's still going. I don't know how to explain it, but it is amazing. So I'm gonna go home and see if you can see my shirt. My shirt's, as you can see, yellow, so I'm trying to see a spot where you can tell it's sweat. Okay, so this is sweat, this is not. I don't know if you can tell the difference between these yellows, and I'm not just pointing at my boob. This the line that I saw. So this right here is sweat, and this right here is not sweat. So this line goes all the way. I pull my shirt down where it was, it goes from right here all the way around, and then I have splatches on my stomach where I'm sweating. So this shirt I haven't worn in about 7 or 8 months, might be a year, because I got it on clearance. Y'all know how I do. This shirt was like 50 cents at like Old Navy, because you know Old Navy's got the best clearance racks in the world. If you've never shopped at an Old Navy, go there and shop the clearance racks. I'm telling you. So off season. So I got this shirt from Old Navy for like 50 cents. And it was either 50 cents or 82 cents. Because I got 2 shirts like this. So I got it. The first time I put it on, you could see my stomach poking out. To the point to where you know how you see heavier set people or heavyweight people with a shirt that's kind of tight. And you can tell where their belly button is. Especially if it's an innie. Because it looks like a little hollow spot. That's how I was in this shirt. And now, I'm not sucking in. There's my gut right there. Look at that. You can't even see it. Even if I stood up. It's crazy. It's crazy how much progress I'm making, and I'm so happy. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I am proud of me because I've retired from the military. I'm a full-time student. Of course, full-time mom, full-time wife.
Mama,
got a job. Hold on, Trip. Got a job.
Can I download a game on your tablet?
Yes, you can download the game, man. Got a job, and I'm still making it work. I'm still heading towards my goal, my physical goal, my health goal, my nutrition goal, whatever you want to call it. I'm still on that journey, and I have not stopped yet. And I'm so happy. I remember when I first started back in June, thinking to myself, this is going to be hard. I'm going to quit, because I've always quit.
Mom, the app store is not letting me download.
Because you don't have internet, man, probably. Wait till we get home. But, hold on, Trip. But, I remember thinking I'm going to fail, because I've always quit. I've always quit. But I told myself, even with 10 years in the military, don't stop. Because a lot of people retire and they get lost in life. They retire from their jobs, or they get kicked out of their jobs, or they get separated from their job, and they lose themselves because that's all they knew for a very long amount of time. The Air Force and security forces was all I knew for 10 years. And before that, it was work. It's always been work. But now that it's been 10 years in the same job and now I don't have it anymore, I didn't want to leave the Air Force and lose myself and let myself go and gain 75 pounds and all this other stuff. I wanted to be better than I was in the military. I saw someone, a friend of mine, or a friend of my husband's. We saw him while Damon and I were at the park working out. We saw him, and he worked out with us the last couple minutes. And he came up, he was like, you know what, Nelson, because that's what he knows me by. Sorry, Nelson. Like, you know what, Nelson, give me a high five. And I high fived him, pop. And he said, you are amazing. You are doing so well. I see the difference. And he said, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of the fact that you didn't get out and just let yourself go. You got out and went straight to work. You got out and started achieving goals. You got out and didn't forget that, you know, you're young. You still have a life. You have kids. You have a husband. I mean, he didn't say all that, but that's where he was getting. You got out and you didn't let yourself go, was his message. And he said, I'm so proud of you. And I was like, you know what? It's nice to hear those things. It's nice to hear that your hard work is not unnoticed. I don't fish for compliments, not even with my husband. I don't go to him and say, you know, how do I look? No, that's not me. And I'm weird with compliments. I don't know how to take them. For anyone who knows me, they know you can come to me and say, "Who's Nelson or Karen? You look pretty today." And I'm go, "Happy birthday." I don't know how to respond to a compliment. So I definitely was not fishing for any type of compliment. But it's nice to know that when you're putting in the hard work, not only can you feel it, because I can't really see it yet, but not only can you feel it, others appreciate it, and others see it, and others are proud of you. It's not... I remember a video or so ago, I said this is a very lonely journey, and it can be. Weight loss can be very lonely because I don't depend on anyone to get mine for me. So it can get lonely sometimes. But it's nice to know that even, you know, that in between those moments of loneliness, there are people who appreciate what you're doing. And they're looking at you. And maybe them looking at me will help them change their lives. Maybe them looking at me will give them the kick in the rear that they needed. And they can nut up and go to the gym. Sorry for saying nut up. Some of y'all might find that offensive. I'm sorry. They can embrace the gym life. Okay. They can not be afraid to go to the gym and be the only person in there that doesn't know what to do. I've had moments where I go to the gym and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this machine. And I'll go find somebody. Hey, can you help me with this machine? You can't go to the gym and expect to do everything by yourself and not want to talk to people because you're ashamed of how you look. Don't be ashamed of how you look. Just love the fact that you're about to change it. And I'm going to go because I'm at 12 minutes right now and I can keep going. But anyway, you guys have a blessed day. You guys trust in God to help you meet your goals. And just know that as long as you keep pushing, you're going to mess up. But just don't quit. That's the message. It's going to happen. Expect it. Embrace the suck. And keep going. I love you guys. If you need me, let me know. You know how to reach me. And if you don't, just leave a comment on here and I'll give you my phone number or whatever. Just let me know if you need me. And I hope you guys are meeting your goals. And I love you all. And as always, let's freaking get it.